Higher Education Minister Dr. Nzimande says the Student Financial Aid Scheme, NSFAS, is not in a crisis. This despite payment allowances being delayed and disputes over exorbitant charges experienced by tertiary education students. The minister says undeserving beneficiaries who've defrauded the scheme of more than 5 billion rands over the years will face the full bite of the law. Here's Zola Sholwana with the details.
Minister of Higher Education Nzimande says the National Student Financial Aid Scheme has made significant strides in improving funding accessibility for poor working class students over the years, saying it is not in crisis.
I must indicate that the resources that NSFAS so required is provided by this government. I must upfront indicate that NSFAS, insofar as it successfully services the needs to the vast majority of poor students, is not in a crisis, as many of our detractors would want the public to believe. We may be having glitches here and there, but the scheme is not in a crisis. Actually, we have turned the tide in student funding for the children of the poor and the working class.
Student representatives, on the other hand, are telling a different story.
There is a crisis at NSFAS. All evidence suggests that. Are the means that have been taken and measures that have been taken to try and deal with those things? Maybe yes. But to outright say there is no crisis at NSFAS, I think is disingenuous of the minister, and it is in fact does not speak to the realities of the thousands of students on the ground. So the measure of the crisis, or rather of the stability of NSFAS, must not be measured by press conferences and boardroom temperatures. It must be measured by the students on the ground. When you meet with them, they must be able to tell you that they have eaten. They must be able to tell you that they have a roof over their heads.
As it stands, some university students have been defunded due to what they call paperwork errors from NSFAS. The minister also issued a warning to students defrauding the fund, saying they will be nailed.
I indicated that such students face the possibilities also to be declared illegible and actually removed from those who are being funded and criminally charged.
The minister has noted the decision to place NSFAS CEO Mr. Andy Lenongongo on leave of absence due to his alleged involvement in direct payments. The fund has committed to improving its communication systems to make the experience of students better. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I am Zola Sholwana in Pretoria.